Hello, beautiful people. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen for your fabulous 2024. And we have a few little charms here. We have a little hummingbird. Also, I filmed a lot of this before 2024 started, so I'm definitely going to be saying a lot of, ooh, next year, I feel like, girl, it's already next year. We're already in it. So that's going to be a little irritating, but that's there. This is a passport. Definitely a lot of next year, this year, but we're already in next year. We're here. Got a little cat in a box. I love this one. And then we have these beautiful crystals, of course. So I'm going to get right started. Right into it with our pile number ones. And let's see. So we got a hummingbird. That always makes me feel... That always makes me feel like someone's really, really busy. You're going to be doing a lot of things next year. You're going to have a lot of different outlets, I want to say. So it's like if you had a great job and you picked up another one. It's like if you had job, friends, there's a lot coming at you. A lot you're going to be focused with. A lot you're going to be doing. We're going to keep that here. Get some tarot first. What is going to happen for my pile ones compared to last year, compared to 2023? Wow, okay. Okay, so the good news, I want to start with the good news first. I can see you guys letting go of something that you've needed to let go of for a while. So, and maybe that's why I'm getting this little hummingbird right here, because it's a lot of different things that you have, as in like options. You're going to have many different options in what you want to do or what you should be doing. And it could be different options with friend groups. It could be different options with who you're going to be around, and it could definitely be something like a job or school. There is just something where you're going to be letting go of what you have done during 2023 and like pivoting a little bit, taking a new direction. We have Temperance too. Ooh. So whatever this thing is, I want to tell you that I feel like during 2023, you were very burnt out. I'm seeing like somebody watching this, you felt like you were, I don't want to say you were overexerting yourself, putting too much time or energy into something, but what I can say for sure is you totally felt a little bit burnt out. And it could just be one area of your life, but it's like you kept fighting and fighting and fighting for something, or you kept putting a lot of yourself into something, and I see you actually like taking your energy and pouring it into something that is going to make you feel fulfilled. I feel like during, and I also want to tell you during 2024, this year, it totally looks like the people around you are going to be changing. So this could be family, it could be friends. I just feel like there's going to be a shift in who you are around. It could be anything, but I'm totally seeing like a group of people. So it's definitely giving a group of friends or a family. Just a group of people that's been around you is going to be shifting. I want to tell you too, this might be some advice for you. It looks like during 2023, the reason for like burnout to even happen in the first place, if that does resonate with you, where you're just putting a lot into something, it looks like the reason for that is you were not speaking up for yourself, or like using your strong voice, using your voice for what you need, what you want, what you expect out of something. That's totally going to be changing. And when I get Temperance too, and I get the Three of Pentacles, so with Temperance, I totally see something where it's like you are getting more balance in your life. It would almost be like if you kept putting yourself into a situation, a person, a place, or a thing, and you were not getting like the return that you wanted. You were not getting like a payoff for all the effort that you were putting into. I could see this definitely being a job for some of you too. But it looks like you're going to have a lot of options come 2024, come this year. A lot of different options for sure. So you're not going to be feeling stuck in one place, which is always good news. Let's get a little shuffle of this. Yeah, we got double magician too. I really want to tell you guys, let's actually flip this over too really quick. Wow, it says burnt out, low energy, lazy. Ooh, I don't think any of you are lazy in this pile, but I totally see something where you were putting so much into yourself, into what you wanted, and it was almost like it just wasn't giving back to you in the way it should. I think a lot of you during this year, compared to last year, compared to the past, you're going to be using your voice a lot. You're going to be using your voice to get what you want. I just see somebody speaking up for themselves. No, I don't think that works. I want it done this way. Or, I don't really, I'm going to do this instead. Total using your voice moment, like speaking up for yourself and your desires. And this is like a cute little card too. Everybody always loves to see a magician, right? I don't usually see this as like manifestation. I just see it as you being very strong and will-powered in yourself. I see you putting yourselves first, this pile, for sure. Let's get some more for that. Courage. Yeah. This reminds me of another pile that I did too. So maybe you guys were drawn to two different piles. I feel like this message is for somebody who is kind of shy. And you don't always have to be very shy. It's just like you had a hard time putting your foot down. Compared to yourself now, of course. So what's going to happen for my pile ones during 2024? Yeah, I just see you guys as like, it was just difficult for you to make sudden moves. I feel like you guys used to be in the past very like, I don't want to say it was scared or worried, but you didn't like having any effect on the people around you. You didn't want to negatively affect anybody in your space. You didn't want anybody to be upset with you. You didn't want any fights. I see you guys as non-confrontational. I think that's going to be changing though. I also want to tell you, it looks like during 2024, you're going to be very alert of your surroundings, very alert of what's happening around you. Very aware of people's true intentions. That is something that I definitely get. Somebody in here used to listen to Drake, or they like Drake. Someone in here in general, like you love music. I see somebody who loves music and it makes them heal. This is like the vibe of like if you have a bad day, you're in a bad mood, you like to be by yourself and like put some earbuds in. You like to go on like a car ride and listen to music. Maybe even go out with people and listen to music. What is gonna happen for my pile ones during 20? Ooh! You see that? Oh, let me move these over a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be a completely different person. I don't even see you guys as being a completely different, oh my God, a completely different person, but it's almost, it's as if you have, you're going through a different phase in your life. It's like a rebirth. We always see the phoenix with like being in the ashes and rising back up again. I feel like for some of you in here, maybe a lot of you, there's a lot of new beginnings during this year. A lot of fresh starts. If you felt like something really didn't work out for you, it looks like you're getting a restart. And this time around, it's going to be you being very strong and independent in your own voice. Specifically your voice. There's something about that. And then also, too, with this cosmic egg, that is really about intuition. So this would be your first chakra. This would be your seventh. I think I said that even. You're very aware of people's intentions. You're aware of the people around you, the things around you. Your intuition is very, very good if you've picked this pile. You kind of know what's up. You get very strong gut feelings. I think in the past, you didn't really listen to these feelings as you should have, and I just see you fully trusting in your gut, fully going with whatever your gut tells you. For some of you guys in here, only some of you, of course, because this is a very specific message too. But I see like you've mastered something and it's bringing in a manifestation. Something that you've mastered. All right, let's get some more for that. These cards always want to go everywhere. It kills me every time. What is going to happen for my pile ones during 2024? What is going to happen? I feel like you're going to start off some of this year doing your own thing. You guys don't really care who's with you with stuff anymore. I just get this energy where you don't care if this friend doesn't want to be your friend anymore. You don't really care if you're not really jiving with a family member. You don't really care if it's really about connections with other people. If they're not going to work out, you're kind of like, okay, it's not going to work out. Cool. And I get the riddle. So it's interesting because a lot of this year is up to you to decide what you're going to do. It can go in many different directions. What is going to happen for 2024? Again, I see, okay, all right. I see where some of you may have completely mastered something. This could be anything, a job, a school, a degree, a friendship, a relationship, a family situation. It just feels like you've mastered something and you're completely okay with doing things by yourself this year. When I get the cave and the empty room, I definitely feel a lot of you this entire 2024, if not a big chunk of it, you may feel a little bit lonely, but it's not so much that. I see you being very strong by yourself, being very independent by yourself. 100%. Give me one more. What is going to happen? I think a lot of people are going to be looking up to you. I see a lot of people looking up to you because you have been through something similar. So this could translate to later on during this year, somebody has a similar experience with a person that you had an experience with. That could have already happened. They have a similar experience with a job that you were already in. There's something about that too for somebody in here. The mask. Ooh. Ooh. There's some fakery. I'm not going to lie. So if you are somebody who's like, I don't care, I'm going to do this by myself. I can do anything by myself. I'm over it. I'm going to go after what I want to go after. It seems like it was because not everybody in your life had the purest intentions. I think you're seeing through a lot of people's BS. I also see this again as almost you taking your mask off and not being concerned about other people as much as you used to be. Mask off. Don't mind doing it for myself. Your true self and your true personality is going to show a lot more than it has in the past. I think you've been worried about doing that, but I don't want you to worry, and I don't think you're really worried about it anymore either, because it's going to feel good. It's going to be very rejuvenating. It's going to make you feel alive. What is going to happen during 2024? What is going to happen during 2024? Yeah, we got Let It Break. Let's get some more. And I also get Water Has Memory on the top there. Ooh, if somebody has done you dirty. I just feel like you don't care this year. Don't care. I'm hearing it's for the birds. I definitely feel like if anybody has been very sketchy towards you at all, especially during 2023, I think you're over it. I think a lot of people around you expected you to get over things. Oh, it's not very serious. Pile 1 will get over it. They'll get over it. They're fine. They always take everybody's crap. No. I don't see that happening. I see you being like, I don't care. I'm going to let it break. I see you remembering a lot of things that people have done for you and to you. So the people that have been kind to you, it was a good decision. I see that like you're remembering what people have done for you and to you for sure. Somebody in here could have really liked Gwen Stefani too. I feel like this group, you have not been noticed for something that you were doing. And I just see that changing. And it might not even be changing during 2024, but I do see that changing eventually. I see you guys getting recognized or noticed for something that you were not noticed for before. Yeah. Give me some more. See, even in this card, it's like, it gives you the energy of like this little guy is kind of all on his own in his room alone, doing all these things in the cave, the empty room. I just see you guys figuring things out for yourself. I almost hear like, I don't want help. I don't need help. I don't want help. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And again, with that card, it's like courage is totally going to be on your side this year. You stepping out on your own and doing things for yourself is going to bring in a lot of good things for you. So I also want to tell you, if you're somebody who has wanted to do something that's not necessarily traditional, it kind of goes against the grain. It doesn't always appeal to everybody. It doesn't appeal to your family, your friends, whatever it can be. I see you actually trying to do something that does not always appeal to the masses, and that's good. And maybe that's why I'm getting that hummingbird too, because you have a lot of different options. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. I totally see you guys going off on a limb and doing things for yourself. I feel like a lot of you in here are kind of over people being fake and deceitful. I think it's hard for you to believe what people tell you a lot of the time, because you've had a lot of experiences with people wearing a mask. What is going to happen for my pile number ones? Who could be listening to this right now? What zodiac signs? Oh, we got 2 that wanted to come out. We have Leo. We have Gemini. I just see you guys getting recognized for something that was not, you weren't expecting it. Yeah, and we have Jupiter at that top. I feel like, oh, we got Leo again. I feel like if somebody was kind of fake in your life, I just see that getting, I don't want to say getting exposed, but people are going to see like the true facts of what has happened, especially when I get Gemini. It could totally, like this whole year could totally relate to a lot of your friendships, groups of friends, groups of people, and like some drama that has occurred in it. But I just see new people coming into your life. I just see friend groups or a family group. Some type of group of people is changing. I'm not sure what that could mean. Someone is yeah, we got Capricorn on top too. Someone in here is having a hard time getting along with a family member. I can totally see that. Let's get 2 more. What is gonna happen for my pile number 1s? We got Capricorn again. For some of you, kind of how I saw earlier in the very beginning with these tarot cards, I can see a lot of you in this pile finally going after a job that you have wanted to go after, even if it's something that some people may not agree with. Give me 1 more for pile number 1. We have Mercury retrograde. A lot of things from the past are going to be coming up this year. I know some people are going to be like, no, I'm over it, no more. I totally see some things coming up from your past. I see some things coming up in your past that you have like, ooh, why did I hear push down? Okay, so for some of you, it's something that you've tried to push down. You've tried to push it away. You haven't really wanted to like look at this part of your life. I just see something that you're gonna realize, and it's from your past for sure. It's something that you've already been through, you're going through currently. I see you having a realization moment and knowing what to do about the situation, or realizing what went wrong in the situation. I'm hearing learning from mistakes. I don't think you're going to repeat anything that you have repeated in the past. I'm seeing like where somebody could have had a, let's just use a friend as an example. It could be a family member, a relationship, an ex, but I'm going to use a friend. This friend and you had a falling out, and then you kind of got back together and you're like, oh, it's okay, girl. Like, I'll be your friend again. Don't worry, dude. I'm here. And then another falling out happened. I just see you guys not wanting to repeat certain things. What is going to happen for my pile number 1s? In 2024. Yeah, that's seeing the red flags in a situation. You guys are like very smart this year. You're playing things very strategic, very smart. I can totally see this being a family situation for some of you. Let's get some more for that. I see you guys as very loving and caring people. Sometimes you're too generous, and I think you're learning when to pull back, especially when you see those red flags. Oh, it's crazy I got that. You know why? Because I see you having many different options in friends, many different options in a job, many different options in general. So where one place the grass isn't green, you're going to be able to go where the grass is greener. Especially when it comes to other, like, people in general. Ooh, I want to say, I feel like you've had somebody meddle in your stuff. So, again, it could be anybody, but it could be a third-party situation, cheating. It could be just, like, a friend who's super nosy, a family member who's super nosy. It just feels like there's interference from certain people around you with that pineapple. But I don't see them expecting the outcome of this being you have other places that you can go. You have other options. That is very interesting. What is my pile number 1 leaving behind? What is my pile number 1 leaving behind in 2023? They're over it. They're not coming into 2024 with it. You guys could have definitely been drawn to another pile, for sure. What is going to be left behind? I think you guys, I think you guys are somebody who, like, if you've had something in your life for a long time, it's hard for you to let it go. You see longevity is something that is worthwhile. But I feel like that's going to be shifting a lot during this year, during 2024, where it's like, if this isn't working for me, I can make my longevity somewhere else. I can make this work. And I told you too, I feel like you're giving very strategic, very smart. You've learned a lot in your life during 2023 possibly. You're using that. I think you're leaving behind sneaky people. I really do. What are they leaving behind during 2023? Yeah, you guys totally may have been drawn to a different pile. I think it was pile 2, for sure. You don't care if it ruffles some feathers. I'm definitely getting that. I think you guys may have been nervous about, like, things being ruined, things not working out. There may have been some stress, some doubt. Oh, wow. That was in this card, too. But you're seeing where anybody really, where people can have different options in life. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean everything is ruined. What is going to happen for my pile number 1s? What is their blessing during 2024? Somebody in here, there's something about pearls. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe somebody has a birthstone that's a pearl. I think that's like June or something. I cannot remember. Maybe there was a family heirloom that was given down to you and it's pearl. Maybe you have like a necklace or a bracelet, something that's pearl. I don't know why that's coming through. But it does seem important to the situation. Maybe you should start wearing that if that is you. Yeah, I think I said this earlier too. You're having a lot. Ooh, I definitely said that one. You're having a lot of, and maybe this happened last year for you during 2023, a lot of realizations, a lot of understanding who people are in your life, what value they hold, what value you hold, and what you want to do with your value. And I keep seeing new starts for you. Places where you can flutter around as a little hummingbird. I'm serious too. Definitely a lot of places that you can take your good energy, places that you are valued. Beautiful. And I think that you were not expecting a lot of the things that are going to happen to you during this year. Miracles. A lot of great things are going to happen. We got a double rainbow in that. Definitely a lot of new beginnings that are going to scare the crap out of you with that gazelle, but they're good. A lot of realizations that you did not expect. A lot of like exposures, I guess you could call it. What is something I can leave my pile ones off with? That wanted to fly out. Resilience. I feel like somebody or something has taken you for granted, and I don't want you to let that hold you back at all. Because it's almost like you put up with a lot of crap. You put up with a lot of crap. You kept pushing. You kept pushing. I feel like you're going to come into some crazy good luck this year, and it's coming with new beginnings. Again, it's something that you would have never have thought would happen, but it's happening. Something amazing. Something beautiful. Very, very, very lucky this year. I get like, I'm seeing somebody who is like stuck at like a really bad job or a bad situation around negative people, and it's almost like you get swooped up. Like how in fairy tales there's always a prince that saves the princess. That's what I'm getting. You just being swooped up and taken somewhere good. I'm not sure what that means. Got a U, an M, a W, and a Y, an S, a Z, an O, another O, a D, a T, and a K. What is going to happen for you this year during 2024? We have Virgo, we have Taurus, so it's definitely, we're getting a lot of earth signs. We got double Capricorn back here. So something definitely about your money, your job, your stability could be really important. I'm seeing something where past plans that you have made could possibly come to fruition and actually like have a lot of stability to them this year. That's very interesting. It's like two sides of a coin. But I see, okay, so if you have had some type of idea or a plan, and it could even be connections with people, I see that working for you, but it's like you're going to rework the plan a little bit, change a few things. I also think if you have been in connection, like a deep connection with somebody, a friendship, a family member, a person, this person could have been kind of controlling, and I don't see you letting that hold you back anymore. Take it where it resonates. I totally see something where somebody was controlling you, though, or trying to. You know what I hear? Very obsessive. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Very obsessive. Ooh, we got the candy cane. All about sacrifices that are for the better good. So, of course, we just had Christmas happen. So maybe something happened during the holidays. All about sacrifice for the greater good, though. I see you guys letting go of something that, I think I said that at the beginning. Yeah. That is really good for you in the future, long term. And if somebody has tried to hold you back, I do not see that working. It's crazy that I got that as soon as I heard that in my head. I think somebody's very obsessive over you, over a situation. I don't see that really working out, though. And maybe you're the person who's kind of obsessive over this. I don't know, but I just don't see it working out. And I got this little pin, too. I meant to grab 2, but 3 wanted to come out. Also, of course, you could be a Taurus or a Virgo. So maybe some of you guys like to smoke, because this always reminds me of smoking, having a good time, letting loose. But I see you in general during this whole year having fun by yourself, making good plans by yourself, doing amazing things by yourself. So yes, pile 1, I hope this helps you, and I'm going to move right on to pile number 2. Beautiful, beautiful read. Pile 2, let's see what's going to happen for you during 2024. And we have this little passport, which I love that. So let's see what's going to happen for you guys. All right, let's see. I already shuffled these, but it's good to give it like a little extra shuffle. That's so interesting. So I feel like during 2023, you guys have been actually really bored. I actually feel like you guys have been super, super bored during 2023. So you could have felt like you had like a little bit of a slower year. I also want to tell you though, I think things are going to amp up during 2024. It almost feels like you were confused about certain things or you didn't know exactly which direction you wanted to be going. It's going to be changing. It's like during 2024, you're going to know exactly what you want. We have the cherry on top too. You're going to know exactly what you want, exactly why you want it. Whoa. It's like you're going to have a good sense of direction, a really good sense of direction. I almost feel like something irritated you or was like pushing your buttons during 2023. It almost feels like something was irritating you. I wanted to fly out. Yeah. It could be a relationship. I just feel like there's a pivot. It's like you wanted to follow through with something really, really bad. You wanted to go all the way with something. It could be a job. It could be school. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. And it's like you're going to pivot. Completely pivot. We have the 7 of Wands. So let me get some more for you too. And I feel like too, it's almost, you could have felt like you had to fight for something and it got irritating for you. That could be a message for somebody specific. Rebuilding and restructuring. Interesting, yeah. Rebuilding and restructuring. It feels like you're going to pivot in an idea, a person, or a thing. What's going to happen for my pile 2s? We have the Fool. Oh, honestly, oops. I almost dropped some stuff. You guys could have felt like you got played. And it could be by a job too, not even just a person, but it's like you guys could have totally felt like you got played. Only because it's like this little sad cat crying. I do feel like, too, you guys are going to be very spontaneous during 2024. You're definitely not going to sit back and let things happen to you. You're going to go out and do those things for yourself. That's what I hear. You're not going to sit back and let things happen. Maybe that's why I'm getting a passport, too. Very adventurous energy. Some of you guys could want to move. You could be moving. You could be traveling. I think you're going to have a lot of new experiences. That's something else I hear. New experiences. What's going to happen during 2024 for my pile 2s? Yeah, I totally feel like you guys are going to have a moment where you realize exactly where you want to be, exactly who you want to be with, exactly what you want to be doing. I'm going to get one more for that too. With ambition. You're going to have you're going to have such a strong drive. I almost think some of you guys got burnt out during 2023. You're going to have such a strong drive. You're going to want to do a lot of new things. That's what I'm seeing. I think opportunities are going to come to you, and you're going to be able to take them instead of constantly wanting to fight for certain things. It's like you're going to be given opportunities, or at least shown them. Let's see. What's going to happen for my pile twos during 2024? That's crazy because that's almost like the Fool. That is actually just like the Fool. Some of you guys could be doing things that really make you feel like you're young again. You know how everybody has things that you do when you're younger? Like some people paint, some people do like a certain sport, and when you grow up, you don't do those things very often. I feel like some of you are going to be revisiting that part of your life. Maybe some of you guys missed out on a big chunk of your childhood. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. You're going to like make up for that now. I think you guys are going to be very playful too. And I get the Fish. I do think there's a total pivot, because that is a very wishy-washy, I'll go this way, I'm going to go this way. I think you guys are going to have more direction during 2024. Some of you guys could be in school. It's like you guys may have sat back and, I don't want to say waited, but some of you guys could have waited for things. You're just very patient, you're very still, kind of a watching type of thing. I don't think that's going to happen very much. I think that you are going to gather the information you need and you're going to act on it. Yes, I do. Some of you guys could be mothers listening to this. You could have a child. Mothers or fathers. Yeah, breaking out of a box. Some of you guys could have been put in a box where you were expected to do things in a certain way or do things that like made other people happy. I don't think that's going to be happening anymore. It's like a conformity. I don't know why I'm getting that too. I definitely think some of you guys watching could be mothers. You could have a kid. You're an amazing mom if that's you. Wow. Yeah, you're a great mom if that is you. I also think, again, it's like for a lot of you, doing things that would have made your kid self happy. It's very weird. All right, let's get some more for that. They are flying everywhere. I totally see you guys traveling, at least some of you. Some of you guys could always be like, it's hard for you to sit still in one place. To sit still. It's totally hard for you guys to sit still in one place. And I think some of you guys are like just literally going to be moving. So another message I'm getting to, especially with like that tarot up there, for someone in here, you have been keeping yourself, like keeping a muzzle on yourself. Like when you want to say something, you're kind of holding back. I especially see this when something is irritating you. It's almost like you are trying to not cause problems, I guess. You're just kind of sitting quietly with yourself, gathering your thoughts. That's really good, but I think you're just going to be ripping that mask right off. Like, I really do next year. Let's get one more. What's going to happen during 2024 for my pile twos? So a lot of people in here too, you just have a way of taking things that are dark and making them light. I feel like you guys use comedy as an escape sometimes. So when something is really upsetting for you, it's almost like you can bottle that up or like laugh at your pain. And that's great, but I think for some people in here, you're not letting yourself truly feel that pain because you really are a happy individual. You are somebody who laughs a lot. You're somebody who's able to crack jokes at things that don't really go your way. But I do feel like you're going to be like, it's not like you're going to be more honest, but you're going to be more honest, if that makes sense, with yourself. I totally feel like a part of you is going to be serious next year, and it's going to shock the hell out of some people. I think they're used to a really light-sided part of you. For this pile, there's like a relationship, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's very important for your next year. You guys could have recently just broken up with somebody during 2023. I'm not sure how that's gonna fit. That is what I'm seeing in my head. Someone is also blonde, or they are thinking about putting blonde in their hair. There's something about like recently changing your hair, wanting to change your hair. I don't know where that's coming in. That's so interesting. Maybe somebody just put blonde in their hair recently who's watching this. Let's get some more for that. What's going to be happening during 2024? Yeah, I totally feel like you're not going to just let life pass you by anymore. I don't know why that's coming through so strongly, but it is. And again, this always kind of reminds me of revisiting that past for some people in here, like your childhood, and like healing yourself. Healing things that have happened to you by feeding that child. It's very interesting. Again, I almost see like a relationship being really strong. Also, if you have anybody who has passed over, they are like with you really heavily. Like, I don't think there's someone in here that needs to know they didn't ever leave. Like, they are still with you on the other side. They watch you and they guide you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially when I see like that DNA right there. What is going to happen for my pile twos? Yeah, I think you're going to be like having a very healing moment during 2024. There's something especially with just yourself. Like you're obviously, it says aggressively hydrate. So it's like feeling good about yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally. That is really strong for this pile. There has been a lot that you have been bottling up. I don't know why that is coming through so strong for this. Yeah, especially when you were a child. So a lot of you in here could be mothers too. Maybe there's something that you really liked to do when you were younger, even like a teenager, a young adult. Maybe you let that pass you by and you're going to be like revisiting that. Maybe you kind of forgot about it. I feel like you're going to pick it back up again. Hair is really prominent for this pile. I'm not sure why, because now I'm getting like curls. So if you're watching this, your hair is really, really nice. It's beautiful. It's something that like makes you stand out. I don't know why that's coming through. And I also feel like you're almost going to be aggressively going after the things that you want. Like more direct than you were before. So who could be watching this? I pile twos, or who may they know? We have Virgo. That's all about planning and wanting everything to be perfect, wanting to know every little thing. I think sometimes when you don't know how something's going to end, it's hard for you to really drive forward towards that thing. I feel like your plans are good, and next year you're almost going to be like enacting on them more. And I split it and I got partnership. So I'm serious. It's almost like a relationship is really important in this pile. In whatever way, I'm not sure. Yeah. That's the same message about possibly picking something up that you once forgot. So we have Leo energy. Somebody could be a Leo. And that's all about kids and childhood too. We have Scorpio. What else? You are going to be changing so much next year. Yeah, you're going to be changing so much next year. I feel like, too, it's crazy because I was going to say that it's almost if you were around people, this could resonate for somebody. You may have been around people that didn't really like you or support you, and you could have felt that, and it made you hard to express yourself. It made you hard to be your true self. I totally can see that here, because you are going to be changing completely during 2024. Like, I feel like people are going to have a hard time recognizing who you used to be versus who you are during that year, during next year. We have Sagittarius. I totally see you guys traveling, possibly moving. Wow, see, a lot of the things that people did not know about you or see about you, especially a personality, girl. Especially the personality. It's giving personality. It's going to be coming out. People are going to love it. It's going to give you almost a new reputation. I don't know why, but it is. Especially with this passport here, too. Ooh. Oh, ooh, what was that? I feel like some people in here maybe learning a second language or picking up a second language. Maybe somebody in here already knows a second language. We have Leo again. What about one more? Yeah, you guys are going to be so bright next year. You're going to be shining. I think almost a few of you like needed time to recharge. Like get yourself right. Have like a breather. Relax. I feel like that is almost coming to an end though. Like during 2024, it's going to amp up a little bit. We have Sagittarius again. So some of you guys could definitely be in school. I think I got that earlier too. With the Cobra. Some of you guys could definitely be in school. I just see you expanding yourself though. I just see you, honestly, I see a lot of you very lucky next year. Like extremely lucky. And again, it's like you're going to be very, especially with Leo, I'm getting a lot of fire energy. So some of you guys could just be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you're going to be very honest about who you are, and it's going to show to the people around you, especially with the ascendant. Maybe some of you want to look up what your ascendant is in your birth chart. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got Aries. That's so crazy because that's like literally every fire sign. it's really telling me you're going to have so much drive. Like, you're going to have a huge drive next year, a lot of ambition. And I get the 10th house Capricorn, so you guys could be doing this especially with work. Especially with work. What's going to happen for my pile 2s during 2024? Yeah, you guys could have definitely felt a little bit lonely. You could have totally felt a little bit lonely, or like you were doing things on your own. It's weird because I almost want to tell, I don't even want to deny that. But it's like it's a part of who you are, and it's a part of what you're supposed to be doing, because we're getting Sagittarius, we're getting Aries. There is a part of you, and we're getting Scorpio. There is a part of your life that is meant to be done alone. And I know that's such a weird thing to say. Yeah, I feel like things are going to be totally amping up next year with that tornado. That card is all about things like rushing forward. It's going to feel a little bit chaotic, but it's going to be very fast-paced. What's going to be happening for my pile 2s? Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a lot of choices or opportunities in front of you. And I think you're going to take them, because this isn't even about choices or opportunities. It's never about that. It's about being available. Being available to take these things. Being active. Active online green. Also, again, it's about being very present. And I feel like I'm getting that a lot with this pile. Like in the beginning, I don't think you're going to let things happen to you. I think you're going to be very present in the moment. I want to get one more. What's going to happen for my pile 2s? I totally feel like a relationship could be important for this pile. You're also going to be very attractive to others next year, especially if you have felt like you have spent 2023, like parts of it alone. With Leo, I think, and I got Leo, the 5th house, Scorpio. There is a lot of feeling good about yourself, feeling attractive. Maybe that was why I was getting a lot of things about hair. And aggressively hydrate, because I think you're going to feel very beautiful next year. Yes, I do. Wow, so if you have gone through a time where you feel like people were not interested in you, like you weren't, say for example, you're on a dating website and it's like you're not really having good luck with it, I feel like next year it's going to be the complete opposite. It's going to be like a little bit chaotic even, like people are going to want to get to know you. This totally reminds me of that. What is something my pile 2s are going to be leaving behind next year? Yeah, I totally feel like you guys are going to be doing things on a whim. Taking a leap of faith, just going for it. Very sporadic energy. I also think if there is something, if something has been like, not dragging you down, but it's been a big part of your life for a super, super long time, and you have thought about the pros and cons of this thing, I think you're going to start valuing things that make you happy in the now, in the present, versus things that, well, it's been there for a really long time. Well, I've had a plan for this for a really, really long time. I think you're going to start just thinking in the present, in the now. Very Aries-like energy. Very fire sign energy, too. Especially if this is somebody, like, I could totally see you guys being earth signs. I could totally see that. Yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I could totally see that. You're going to be living in your fire sign vibe. There may be something that you've had around for a long time that recently left. You need to know that's going to be okay. It is going to be okay, I promise you. That was for someone specific. Yeah, that was totally for somebody very specific. It's okay. I want you to embrace that and move forward. It's going to turn out absolutely perfect. It's going to be a new time of your life, a new phase of your life. It's going to turn out perfect. I promise you. I don't want you to be afraid of, again, I think I said that with that Virgo card. It's like, do not be afraid of how things can go bad. Like the longevity in that. Just go for it. Because what is that saying? Everything good must come to an end. That is true. It's true. So just enjoy the things that you have in the now. Take a risk. There's something where somebody in here specifically worries a little bit too much about how things can get ruined. That is for somebody specific. And it's almost like it's not even true. Like you're a very, how do I say that? You're a very attractive person to other people. Opportunity-wise, what you can do, what you bring to the table, and looks-wise. So how is my pile 2? How is their 2024 going to be? How is their 2024 going to be? Let's get one more for that. Hold on, let's get some more. One more. Yeah. You guys are going to have a more carefree attitude next year. I totally see you guys just like bumping into things, bumping into an opportunity, bumping into a person. It's going to be like bump after bump into a lot of different stuff. There's a lot of potential with this group. You could honestly do anything you set your mind to. That's what I'm hearing. You could do anything you set your mind to, even if it has little to no planning. And look at this card too, again with like ruin, and then I get protection. Every little thing is gonna be all right. I don't know why that came in my head. That is for somebody too. That is totally for somebody. I don't even know what that song is. What is that? No worries. Okay, it's no worries. We got love. I was like, I know that song, but I don't know it. What is it? I remember now. I remember, girl. Okay. Somebody in here could live far away from their family. That just came in. There is something about risk taking in this pile. You could be a risk taker already. That is going to be working out for you. Trust me, it is. But somebody in here could live at a distance from their family, and it gets tough sometimes. That's for somebody specific too. We have guidance. It's crazy because again, it's like, I want to leave that there. That is like that's kind of what I was saying in the very beginning. I feel like you may have spent some of 2023 confused, not knowing exactly which direction you wanted to be going. It was a little hard for you to pick and stick with it. And I think, excuse me, I think during 2024, totally going to be changing. Totally a moment of, oh, I know exactly what I want to do. I want to do this. This makes me feel really good. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly where I need to be. So yes, I hope that helps you. I love that card too. whoa, I got a lot and I did not mean to. See, that's the thing. I feel like next year is going to be a lot for you guys. Did you see how I just like went for that? That wasn't even like me. I don't ever do that. I always pick them by hand. Jesus, okay. HCKLIDEMW. We got an F, a Q, an O, an R, and a D. Door. Door to door. I think doors are going to be opening for you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, let me grab the dice. I just dropped one, girl. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? There it is. All right. Oh, that one to fly out. We got Gemini with that. You're going to have a lot of community around you. If you've been lacking any type of support during 2023, there's something about friends. I hear friends are my chosen family. I don't know why I got that. What is going to be happening during 2024? We have Taurus, so that's about love. Feeling loved and supported, especially too, I see like finances being very good next year. If a friend brings you an opportunity, I'm not talking family, I'm not talking a lover, I'm talking a friend or a coworker, take that opportunity. This is your sign. It's going to turn out amazing. Let's get you one little pin. An extra little pin. What's going to be happening for my pile 2s during 2024? Oh, look at that. See, I told you, I totally feel like some of the people watching this are like night owls. Like you love the night. You're going to be very mysterious to people. I think you've already been very mysterious to people. You know what I'm hearing? I'm mysterious because I'm finding myself. I'm mysterious because I'm figuring out the things that I like and don't like. I think you're totally going to be figuring that out for a fact next year. But yes, you are giving very mysterious, very like, ooh, I want to get to know that person. I want to know what they're all about. And I get that passport too. So definitely a lot of new adventures, things that make you feel joy. So yes, pile 2, I hope that helps you. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let's move on to the pile 3s. Us girls, let's move on. Girls and guys. Pile 3, let's see what's gonna happen for you guys next year. And you have the little cat in a box. So maybe the cat is coming out of the box. Something is gonna surprise you next year. I also feel like you've been waiting for something. You've been really patient about something. Let's get some tarot for that. What is going to happen for my pile 3s? What's going to happen? Holy crap. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so you guys have been really... This is only going to resonate for like some people. I can already tell. Some of you guys are going to click right off. I feel like you guys have been really focusing on a relationship or building a relationship with one person. That is one message. I also think what's coming in, if you have just been somebody in general who has been putting yourself into relationships with people, it could be friends, family, all types of things. I think that that is going to pay off in a major way. It's like, it's giving I'm starting to realize that I can't do everything by myself. I should be branching out and I should be getting help from people. I should be making connections with people who are nice, who are supportive. Good. If that really resonates for you, you haven't been keeping to yourself all year. The 6 of Wands, you're going to have a huge moment of feeling good about yourself, feeling confident. I think next year is all about like pushing you up. It's going to put you on a pedestal. I think you're going to have a lot of people supporting you. And I think it's because you have been putting effort into it this year. Generosity and giving, yeah. Yeah, I totally feel like you're going to have a lot of support next year. I think where you have given to people, you're going to get a return of that investment next year. And it's going to feel so good. And I love this card. It is so beautiful. I really think you're going to have a lot of support, a lot of group support. Someone in here has been chasing a bag. Like, I see money in my head. I think for this pile, you're going to get a lot of money next year. Or at least some more money. Maybe even a promotion. What's going to happen for my pile 3s? This is a really good spread. Yeah, it's like you haven't really fallen off track with something. You have like kept up with it. I'm hearing dedication, like you have sticked with something, you've stuck with something. It's good. It's something that's actually good, especially when it comes to people around you. It's like you're not somebody who just cuts people off. You're not somebody who just pulls back. Even if you do pull back, you're always there. And that is actually paying off for this group. I think you're going to be shocked next year in what returns back to you. I almost feel like you're somebody who gives, and you're going to have people give to you. I'm seeing like not even in the spread, but in my head. I mean, I guess with that too, that is a very colorful rock. I'm seeing a lot of like vibrant colors. So the people in this group, you could, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but you could like really colorful things. You could wear like colorful things on your clothes. You're not somebody who's constantly wearing black, gray, white. There's something about colors. I'm not sure where that's fitting. I think you're a very colorful personality. People love to be around you. Someone in here could also be LGBT. Whoa, that wanted to fly out. Wow, see, brother and sister, whenever I get this card, it is always about people coming around you who really support you. Especially like maybe family. Maybe you have a brother or sister. It's going to be like a really good relationship next year. Transformation, a big payoff. A big payoff is coming to this group for sure. Some of you guys could be traveling next year. Some of you could have plans to travel with somebody or friends or a group of people. I had so much caffeine today and it is showing. It is showing. Maybe somebody in here likes coffee or like soda because I don't really have caffeine. But today I did. Yes, I did. Understanding. See, that's such a beautiful card for this. That is always about, I mean, in this card, it's kind of about like animals and like having a way with them. So maybe you are somebody who really loves animals too. You love pets. You have a pet that you are super close to. Like so close, it's like a family. But I'm seeing where it's also a coming together moment. This is like a beautiful pile for people helping you out instead of the other way around. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's get some more. What's going to happen for my pile 3s next year? You're going to have people that are so in your face next year. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a little bit annoying. But I also feel like it's the right people that are like super clingy, super attached to you. It's the right people. It's not, if you've dealt with a lot of toxic people who are always like taking, I feel like that's going to be changing next year. Again, it's like people are going to be giving. But it's like a lot of touchy-feely people. They're always going to want to be around you. What's going to happen next year for my pile 3s? Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me some more for that. Okay, so the reason that this is happening is because you've been very honest. That's all about your 5th chakra, your voice, your throat. Some of you guys could be amazing speakers. You could be really into music. You could be writers. You are somebody who is like the glue. I'm hearing you're the glue of the family. You're the glue of the friend group. You literally keep people together because you can make people see your side, somebody else's side. You know where people are coming from. You have a really intense way of understanding others. It's beautiful. It's so funny. I'm getting like a little cat in the box with this. It's such like an intense group. Again, it's like something could be popping out, you know? You could be somebody who really has a good idea or like a creation, a good an opportunity coming towards you, and it's like you're going to pop out with that. That could resonate for somebody specific. Yeah, I feel like especially too, you may have been seen as somebody who is very small. You could have been seen as somebody who, oh, how do I say that? Like you're worried about things. You're worried about what could go wrong, what's going to happen. Like I'm worried. I think next year people are going to look at you in a completely different way. You're getting a lot of support. Maybe it's also a thing where somebody around you is going to notice that you need support, and they're coming with it. They're coming with it hard. Hard and fast. I'm getting Pop Out by Lil TJ and Polo G. That's funny because I do not listen to that either. Maybe somebody in here knows that song or likes those artists. Let's get some more for that. Your looks are going to be changing a lot too, and that's why I'm getting that's what I got earlier too. I feel like a lot of your looks are going to be changing in a good way. Some of you guys could be, it's like a glow up. I hate that term, but it's like something's going to improve. Maybe you're going to get super into shoes, super into like fashion, super into how your hair looks. Maybe you're going to get some work done. There's something about the way you look is going to be changing for people. People are not going to look at you the same way come next year. They are just not. And I'm also hearing too, it's like sometimes you act as somebody who can show people like who they truly are. It's like if somebody would, I'm also getting like, if somebody were to complain to you about like another friend or family member, a coworker, anything, you're able to almost hold a mirror up to that and be like, well, let's look at this in a good way. Like, what did you do in this situation? You give people wake-up calls. That is a weird message, but someone's mom is really important to them, or was. Someone's mom is very important to them. I think this pile, you're very spiritual. You could be into like magic and stuff, and I get the 1 with that. I definitely feel like you guys are super unique, super vibrant. You're very different from other people. And that's a good thing because it's going to make you stand out next year. Let's get some more for that. Yeah, again, it's like something that you've been very patient about, waiting for. You could have even prayed about this. Tried to manifest this. What's going to happen for my pile 3s? Wow. Yeah, there is something huge about the way people look at you. It's almost like you're going to have a big reputation. Maybe you already do. So some of you guys could be moving, getting your own little castle, you know, get the castle. You could be getting a house, an apartment, something new with that. But I think people are almost going to be a little bit intimidated by you. Because you're really going to have, I'm getting a glow up. You're really going to have a glow up. That could be financially, that could be emotionally, that could be physically. You have changed a lot. That's what I'm hearing. You've changed a lot. Yeah. It's like the people around you have changed a lot too. Next year, you're going to have a really solid group supporting you. If you've had issues with that this year, I just don't see that next year. Yeah. I especially see like some of you could have had issues with that. Fake people, you know what I mean? The people that aren't, they're not the most true, they're not the most honest. I don't think that's going to be an issue for you next year. And I also feel like you're taking off a mask. It's almost like you're going to be popping out with something that I said earlier. What's going to happen for my pile threes? You guys are going to be popping out with something. Yeah. Let me get that. You're going to be popping out with something. X marks the spot. What's going to happen for my pile threes next year? You guys are so, like, you guys are so unique. This pile is so unique. Okay, so a lot of people could look at you like you're very different. Like, you're, like, that girl's kind of weird. That guy's kind of weird. But it's in a good way. Like, you are so vibrant. You do not look at things the same way that other people do. And I'm hearing you find beauty in things that are ugly. I'm not sure what that means. You find beauty in places that other people would not be able to. So I feel like this year, 2023, you've had like almost a more boring, a more chill, a more calm year. Next year, it's going to be amping up. There's going to be a lot of things happening for you. My cat jumps up right when I say that. Hey, kitty. We got fortune favors the bold. Yeah, you're going to be very bold. That's what this is saying too. You could look up that saying, because that is a saying. I think. I hope. I feel like I've looked that up before. Who's going to be in here listening to this? What zodiac signs? Or what do they need to know? Who do they know? We got Cancer. It's a group. There's a group around you that is so supportive. It's insane. And I really feel like a lot of you have been wanting this in this pile. The Sun. Yeah, you're going to be very happy. Something's going to give you joy. It's going to like give you a reason to wake up in the morning. We have Leo energy with that too. What's going to happen for my pile threes? What's going to happen? Wow. Oh my gosh. This is literally about the fire in you. What keeps you going? Giving you a reason to wake up in the morning. There's going to be something that just makes you so incredibly happy. There is. You know what I hear? I hear somebody like listening to this. They don't even believe it. You're like, yeah, girl, sure. I'm sure. Whatever. I've heard this before. No, I mean it though. I really do. I really feel this. Yeah, see, because it's like some of you could have gone through some things. Some of you could be a little traumatized by past experiences, and I get heal with that though. Something is totally healing for you next year. I love this pile. And maybe that's why I'm getting a cat in a box, where it's like you could have been more hidden. You could have been keeping to yourself. I think you're going to really push yourself to do things you wouldn't normally do, and if that does apply to you, please do it, because it's going to turn out so good for you. Like, do not be in this mouse energy. Be in the black egg. I don't know how else to say that. Do things that you wouldn't normally do. I'm getting especially with career and job. Maybe some of you want to pursue something that you wouldn't normally pursue. You're going to have a lot of support with it. If it's not from the people that you normally have around you, you're going to get support from others. It's like meeting new people. Someone could be a Capricorn too. Let me move this over just a little bit. Just a little bit. What's going to happen next year? Wow. Again, Cancer energy. So it's all about the people around you loving you, the people around you that you're supposed to have around. But it says home. So maybe some of you guys are literally moving. I just feel like you're going to feel very safe, very loved. What's going to happen for my pile threes next year? So the things that you would not normally show to people, the true side of your personality, what's mostly like hidden, it's coming out. I see that. There's something where people are going to be able to understand you better. Maybe you're somebody who's not easily understood. I think there's going to be a lot of support for you, and they're going to be like, wow, I get you. Like, I understand stuff now. That makes a lot of sense. I get why you are the way you are. And we have Gemini. That's all about, it's so crazy. Woo, that is so crazy because that's all about your friendships, communication. I'm seeing like friend groups though. I'm definitely seeing friend groups. And you're somebody who's multifaceted. So you could be one way and then it's like you're another. And that's why I'm seeing the mask down here too. You have different sides to you that are definitely going to shine. Maybe you're a little bit scared to show these sides of you off. I wouldn't be though. I definitely wouldn't be. I think regardless, it's going to show next year. What is happening for my pile threes? What is happening? We got the River. That is so crazy because that is literally about finding common ground, understanding. I think you're going to be finding common ground with somebody that you would never expect, that you would never realize you have common ground with. I'm getting a compromise with that too. I'm not sure why. Mending something that may have been bended. Mending a relationship. That's all about patience and timing and waiting for something. I think I said that at the beginning of the read too. You're going to get something that you have waited a long time for, or you have put a lot of effort into. What's going to happen for my pile threes? Let's get one more. Next year. I'm telling you, things are going to amp up. Like, you're going to have a total moment where if it was boring during 2023, you're going to have a lot of stuff to do. A lot of things. And I get the amethyst. Oh, yeah. I also feel like if you guys have been into, if you guys think about the things you do want, the things that you would like, I'm getting an unintentional manifestation. Like you unintentionally have brought something towards you. That is so funny. I love when people do that. It cracks me up. It's like, girl, I didn't even know that was coming towards me. And it's like, well, if you think about it a lot, it is coming towards you. That's why people say always think about good things. Try to keep positive. What is something that you're leaving behind during 2023? What is something that you are going to leave behind in this year? I'm telling you, there's something. So your vulnerabilities are becoming strengths. That's an easy way to say that. I don't think you're going to be very, like, you're going to be the opposite of fearful. You're going to be fearless. Totally fearless. There's nothing, you're not going to be scared of being hurt. There's nothing that can get in your way next year. Especially if you have gone through anything that has hurt you. Which everybody has, you know? What is something you're going to leave behind? You're totally entering a mindset of like, I don't even care if this hurts me. I don't care if it's going to go bad. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put myself out there. What's going to happen for my pile threes? Or what, I'm sorry, what are you going to leave behind next year? That deck is going crazy. Okay, I really think, again, you're going to have something coming towards you. Like it's an omen. You're going to have something really good coming towards you. It's the same message, though. I don't think you're going to fear the what ifs. What if this happened? What if that happens? I think you're just going to go. I love this read. It is such a good read. What is 2024 going to bring my pile threes? Oh my god. I really need to like, I need to get like on these reads because these are so good. Courage. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That is a good word for all the words I was saying. All right. Potential. Yep. This is a big message for somebody. You need to put yourself out there. I think you have been doing that in baby steps. You're going to have such a great year next year. You really are. Then let me get some dice for you too. Let's move these up just so they have somewhere to land. What's going to happen for my pile threes? Got Capricorn and Aries. Total focus on yourself. I really wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are like gonna go for it with a job, with a career, with a business idea, with something creative. But there is money in this pile. There's total, and I actually see money like with this. I think I said that in the very beginning. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so somebody could like dubstep in this. Somebody could, I'm getting the song I'd Love to Change the World by Jetta. I have not heard that song in so long. I think I heard that in a club. You are so unique. Somebody could like anime too, but there's something unique. Somebody could definitely just be a very colorful, vibrant person. I'd love to change the world. That is so interesting. So a lot of you could have very unique ideas. You may even be a little bit irritated with what is happening in the world currently. It might, you could be an empath, like where you see things that happen to the world, to different countries, to the US, and you don't like it. It's like, I wish I could change these things, but I can't because I'm only one person. That is a really random message. I'm gonna get some letters too. You're totally gonna be focusing on yourself. Like, and you know what I hear? Taking a leap of faith with that Aries. An L, an F, an L, an S, an M, a W, an O. Let's get a few more for that too. A B, a D, a U, a K. I'm also hearing C. I never pulled C, but I'm hearing that. An R, an O, an H, and a Y. You. It's all you, baby. All right. And you know what? I'm actually getting another charm because I just think these are like the cutest things ever. What's gonna happen for my pile threes? You guys are peacemakers. I'm not sure how that fits. That's what I'm hearing. You guys are peacemakers. Wow, I got a crystal. Go figure, right? Manifestation coming in. A lot of you guys could seriously love crystals. That could be your thing. If you have been thinking about buying a crystal, you go do it. You go do it, and you do it now. Because it is going to be so good for you. I think a lot of people do crystals. I don't have a bunch of them, but I know they do. They work wonders. They do great things. It's a beautiful, beautiful pin. What is going to happen to my pile threes? Give me a card to top this read off. What's going to happen for y'all? Peace. Oh, that's so weird. That is what I said. You guys are peacemakers. Ooh, you're going to be bringing people together like left and right. You are the glue. I think that's going to irritate the hell out of some of you. But it's good. This is like something you're meant to do. So yes, pile three, I hope you enjoyed that. I love this read. It is such a beautiful read. You guys are giving me hippie vibes all the way. That's why I'm seeing these bright, beautiful colors, this vibrancy to you. I love it. So keep going. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the next one.